As you probably know, it's me, the Red Mage Crow, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII, my least favorite of... Why does Hope look like that one dude, dressed in a white button-down shirt and slacks? I'm just saying. Anyways. Hey everybody, how's it going? Crow here. My least favorite Final Fantasy XIII. I'm hearing Discord noises. Very, very difficult to, relatively look at Discord stuff. Looks like it's a picture of a doggy in a bed. Oh, it's so cute. Hey, Jada, how's it going? Alright. Well, if anything, it's time to relatively start going. In which, hey, don't let me stop your fun. You can continue going around at the speed of sound. Just leave me alone. Oh, I went the wrong way. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. We're not here. I'm doing alright. I'm doing very good. Thank you for that information there, Fang.
Maybe we can use it.
Well, maybe we can. We're just gonna jump on top of them. That's an item I wanted. I don't care if I have to fight you. Come here. Come, get over here. Somehow surprised him in some way or another. Very confused how that worked out, but okay. Easy. Very easy. Now, we haven't played this for like 2 weeks. Goodness gravy, it's going to take me a little while to get used to everything again, isn't it? Everything down to like how janky the camera controls in this goddamn game. Like, look at these guys! This is beautiful. This is grade A, like, path programming right here. Come on, you weren't that difficult. I don't think. Let's actually, like, fight them. I would think that they're weak to, like, electric, seeing as how they're kind of, you know, mechanical looking.
Keep the enemy off balance.
I bet that you're really looking forward to, like, figuring out, like, what's going down, huh, Jada? Especially after, like, the last stream and everything that happened on that. I mean, seriously, crazy. Oh god, you're not dead. Now you are.
Just like I planned.
Just like you planned? Whoa, wait, ho. Yeah, we gotta fight to get through, like, everything, you know? Oh, you want to see me fight, I'm going to assume. We'll fight then! Hey! Hey, y'all need to, like, stop ganging up on the boy. Stop ganging up on the very, very squishy boy. He's so squish. I mean, he's actually tanking it pretty well.
Change of plan.
We're just gonna, like, get him, like, healed up.
This'll be fun.
Then we go back to the whole relentless strike. Get them ready to be broken as we crush them into powder. They'll never know what hit them. No, I haven't seen Fang launch anyone. Does she not have that ability yet? Probably not. We should definitely go into the Crystarium. Go all the way into her commando list and Scourge, Ravage, roll level. Does she not have launch? No, she does have launch. Look at that. What the heck? Why isn't she launching anyone? Is it because that is it because they're floating? Is that what's going down? I don't know. With my best shoot. I don't know if I want to fight this one, Jada. This looks like a lot of people, but we're gonna do it! Oh my god, I hate this already! This is so... What is it, asinine? I'm pretty sure that the term I want to use is asinine because god dang. Can't wait for like everyone else to get like more, you know, slots to do more moves, because definitely, like, that's the main thing kind of holding us back right now. Oh lord, they freaking murdered Fang! Fang, get up. Don't know how they murdered her so fast, but hey, you know what? We're gonna go after the big guy. Just because I think that, like, you know, he's going to be the main reason we're all dying. Because these little guys, they aren't necessarily, like, doing too much damage to us. Magic. Whew. This is great. We get to, like, play Final Fantasy XIII, take it kind of like a little bit of unironically and whatnot. Unironically? I don't think that's the correct term. We get to relax while playing it. It may be my, like, least favorite, but I can still at least enjoy an RPG and, you know, relax with it. Ooh, do so! I like... When you're done with the drawing, upload it. I want to see what you do. Is there, like, a reason for this? This is just kind of, like, out there. I was kind of worried I didn't get that item. I think I got it. Did I ever get that item? I don't recall. I'm going back to check. Yeah, I got it. Oh my god, the RPG meme. What do you mean the RPG meme? What meme is there to an RPG? I need to know. Got 4 flasks of silicone oil.
Makes you dizzy, doesn't it?
No, what makes me dizzy is the way that the camera controls. That's definitely, like, something that makes me dizzy. Okay, I'll definitely give you a moment. I really don't feel like fighting all of that, so I'm just gonna, you know, skip past them. Okay, story! Hey, look, it's Vanille. All by herself. Hey, buddy.
Enough is enough. Why can't I do it? I got no reason to keep living. I can't even kill you. Freeze! Take him!
Hey, at least he's alive, right?
You should be proud. Your son's a hero. The boy who saved Cocoon. We'll erect a memorial in Eden and put his crystal on display.
A memorial? He's a little boy!
As the son of a pulseless sea, he would have lived in shame and misery. Isn't it better he be treated with reverence as a monument to sacrifice?
I hate her. I really do.
The next time your eyes open will be the last.
I don't know. People can definitely blink very fast.
I'm pathetic.
That's my line. I'm the one who lied to everyone.
Now, only if I could have proved that right now.
You can't change what's done.
But if I just told the truth.
Now. I've been thinking. You woke up from being a crystal once. Well, that means Dodge will wake up one
Go
day.
ahead, punch her. Be my guest. Trust me, like, I don't like her just as much as you do.
I mean, how did it happen? You were done with your focus, right?
I was chosen. I was made into a lassie to fight against Cocoon. It happened back on Grand Pulse, hundreds of years ago. We finished our focus, and we fell into a long crystal sleep.
Punch her without people freaking out because I'm... Yes! Final Fantasy, please don't get creepy. Final Fantasy, why? Just thinking, right? Like, aren't the other people who turned to crystal, you know, didn't they still have their clothes on?
Bang!
I'm just saying, that just seems very weird, and I did not like that.
We woke up on Cocoon to the start of a new focus. Fang, she'd forgotten everything. And for me, just the thought of hurting people again. It was too much. So I lied. I played dumb. Said I'd lost my memory. I wanted to escape my fate as a lessee. And ever since then, I've been running away from it.
Let us through! Block our way, you die!
You trying to get him angry?
Right? Like, yeah, no, that
Maybe
is...
they'd run. There's been
I mean,
enough
like,
ones.
yeah,
You thought they'd run?
I like
Let me
creative
refresh your
censoring
memory.
too, but like sometimes it's just really weird.
From the sea. The Fal'Cie have them all brainwashed.
Because I'm pretty sure that, like, Vanille is still, like, technically a child. Or still a young adult.
Attention all crew, code green, repeat, code green. Security forces stand by. Hostile forces on board, code green.
Game?
Oh, yeah, no. The whole 190 being her age thing does not make it any better. I just looked it up. It's saying that she's 190 years old. Get over here. Where are you going? I'm behind you.
Keep it cool. Appreciate it. Here. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I can't find anything about, like, her, like, original age or anything of the sort. I'm looking, but, like, there ain't nothing to it. Probably isn't gonna be anything to it so that they can, you know, make it, like, it's not creepy. It's kinda creepy.
You looking at me? You looking at me? Appreciate it.
I'm just gonna do this. There we go, now it's being shown. We're just gonna auto. The stream may have froze for a little while. But that's just because, like, I don't really know how to freaking, make it not do that. Because whenever I, like, you know, well, then again, if I basically don't have it full screen, it wouldn't do that. I'll probably have to start playing these games on, like, not full screen when I'm, like, streaming them. I'm just so used to full screen. I like full screen a lot better than it being in windowed. Nani? I walked right past them. That was bullcrud and you know it. Now, what did I just pick up? Improved raise. What is an improved raise? Slightly boosts HP restored to allies by raise. Cool. I'm gonna fight these guys. But because I'm going to need all the stuff for the Crystarium and whatnot. But still, that was bullcrud. I should not have been able to relatively, like, walk past them like that. Yeah, I feel like I need to, like, start getting more into, like, the whole windowed mode type deal. Because, like, it's just overall better for, like, streaming and probably overall, you know, recording in general. And, you know, I got, like, a big TV screen and everything. But then, like, I also have to, like, worry about, like, clicking out of whatever it is that I'm recording. And that can be kind of, annoying in, like, a sense. I mean, then again, you know, the game itself would just relatively be playing even though, like, I clicked out, so... You know, there is that as well. Oh, by the way, it's Valentine's Day! Happy Valentine's Day, everyone! I hope you're all spending days with loved ones and your day is filled with love and all that type of jazz. Love you all. Just saying. Alright. Huh. I don't know where to go. I don't know which way is the wrong way. I'll definitely have to watch this meme at a later point. I'm probably gonna enjoy it because I enjoy RPGs to the fullest of extent. Like, when I think of my favorite games, right? Like, my absolute favorites, they're a majority of the time RPGs.
Change of plan.
Like, if I had to say, like, my number one favorite game of all time, I can tell you, it is, without a doubt, The World Ends With You, but the DS version. Every other version is not as good. Okay, look, lady, like, we're gonna have some problems if you keep, like, hitting me with that stick. But yeah, no, definitely, like, number one favorite. The World Ends With You. DS. My second favorite... why DS? Okay, well... You see, they ported the game, I think, like, twice already.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah, about twice. Once for the phone, and once for the, Switch. Right? Give me one moment. Okay, I'm gonna be, like, right back, but I'm gonna finish my thought first and foremost. They ported it to the phone. They ported it to the phone, and because, like, the way that the DS was, it actually utilized both the top and the bottom screen. And that's what made it, like, really interesting, because while you were fighting on the bottom screen, you also had to fight on the top screen. But because, like, you know, they were like, oh, phone, you know, we can't basically, like... you know, do a half screen on a phone, you know, they just basically, like, revamped it into, like, you know, a stupider way. But then the BS happened with the Switch version. I was looking forward to the Switch version, but they butchered the absolute crud out of it, right? And that's because, you know, one, they couldn't just, like, split the screen. Like, it's not like, you know, you couldn't just, like, you know, be kind of inventive, you know, make the Switch play kind of like, instead of like horizontally, vertically, cut the screen in half, have one controller be for like fighting on, you know, the bottom side, and have the top, you know, and have the other controller control the people on the top. No, they had to make it so that you either play it via touch controls, or you played it, I'm gonna press OK so we're still hearing the sirens. Or you had to play it with, you know, controller-wise. Which totally sucked. And they basically made it so that it was either or, you couldn't do both. And it played a lot like the phone game in general. Which just wasn't good. And they even added to it, too. And The World Ends With You is getting not only a second game after, like, 14 years... Yes, it took 14 years for it to finally get a sequel, but it's also getting an animation. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. There was food. And, you know, in this household, it's first come, first served. So... Hope is saying this is the right direction. I went the right way. Damn it, god dang it. Can I go back? Damn it, god dang, really?
Maybe it's time to look for another route.
Okay. There's a save station, but then it's like saying like there's like something. Wait a minute, isn't this where we came from? I don't know. I think they're saying that that way's the right way.
Let's get this over with.
You look okay?
Thank you.
This'll be fun.
Anyways. Oh, and another thing about, like, the world ends with you, right? So, like, when they made the game, they only made so much for the US, for whatever reason. Like, I think they only, like, had, like, I want to say, like, 1,000, but, you know, that definitely might not be the case. But, like, it was hard to find. Like, if you were to go anywhere, right? Like, you had, like, a chance to, like, have, like, one. Like, my mom went to, like, multiple GameStops. And she was only able to find one. So, it was a hard game to get a hold of. But definitely worth it.
As if there was any doubt.
I would say that maybe emulating it would be okay. But emulation, in the eyes of the law, is never okay. So you should never do that. Shame on anyone who emulates. Yeah, see, this is like the wrong way. So in my style, this was the right way. But there was like nothing to gain from that. And then this happens. You know, this is actually a good place to level up, thinking about it. This is actually a pretty good place to actually grind. I can only assume that soon I'm about to be curb stomped. I mean, you know, that's kinda true. Like, I think that, like, the first one we got was, like, 3, and then we got the first one. But I don't 100% know, so I can't say with 100% certainty that was how it was. Because I'm pretty sure that, like, I think it's on my DS, my 3DS, that I have Earthbound. Now, if life didn't hate me and hate me for, like, having, like, a new 3DS and freaking Xenoblade Chronicles, You know, I would definitely love to, like, continue to play my Nintendo new 3DS.
Nothing I can't handle.
Maybe, you know, seeing as how, like, I have The World Ends With You, because, like, the way, oh, the boy! Because, like, the way that, like, emulation works, right, that makes it somewhat okay, is when, like, you basically own the game. And I own the game, right? So if I were to, like, emulate The World's End With You on the channel, it should be alright. You know, wink, wonk, wink. Woo! Now, if I had to say what was my second favorite game, guess what? It's also an RPG, right? And that RPG is actually... Number 2 is kind of occupied by, you know, 2 different games that go under the same name. Kind of. Okay. Right? It's the Bravely series. I love me the heck out of the Bravely series. I would say it's the Bravely Default series, but the second game that they made of the Bravely series, stop attacking that person. Is that the person? We want to be attacking this person, but we want to also be healing. Ah, okay, okay. But, yeah, like I was saying, the Bravely series, definitely love that. Because it goes the Bravely Default 1, and then it goes to Bravely 2nd, and then we're getting Bravely Default 2 later this month, which I am looking forward to, and should relatively, like, definitely pre-order. Give me a moment.
Target's a target.
Sounds like they got some more food out there for me, so they want me to Why am I still in this one? So once I like beat this guys, I'll go quick out, I'll come back. I'm sorry for the unprofessionalism. But you got Jackbox 3? Isn't that one game where it has like a variety of games in it? Is that what that is? Because, like, I'm pretty sure I've heard of it, but, like, I don't really know much about it. I like how Lightning just did a backflip. Yeah, that's kind of like what I thought. So that's cool. Game that has like a bunch of different games. Okay, I'll be right back. And, you know, I'm sorry, guys, like, you don't even get, like, good music to listen to. I see you! You don't even get good music to, like, listen to. You just get, like, these sirens going and blaring and whatnot. Which isn't even, like, that fun to, like, listen to. It's just sirens. Exciting! Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Nothing I can't handle.
This time they gave me like a lava cake, I think they're called. Dude, like, I have a love-hate relationship with my alarm clock. Also, I love how I can play this with just, like, one finger. Which I think is, like, really funny. I mean, you can technically play a lot of, like, RPGs with just a single finger. If you chose to play it that way. The exception to that is definitely, The World Ends With You. Which, I'm not gonna drop it. I love that game. So let's go ahead and do that. How the frick are you managing to die? He dead. Excuse me. There we go. Now, I kind of need you here, Hope. So if we could start, like, hearing everyone, that'd be very nice. Like, I definitely remember, right? Back in my high school day, there was a song that I loved a lot. I loved it, loved the song, loved the meaning. You know, it went along the lines of, so wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. I'm not the best when it comes down to singing, mind you. But like, it was that song. And I freaking loved it. Set as my alarm clock. I regretted it ever since. Because now I can't listen to it without like just like a tinge of disgust. And it makes me so sad. That's why I don't put any of the songs that I really
And I was just getting
probably. That's probably it. But I can't necessarily tell you the name of the person who did it because for whatever reason, right? Like I can remember a lot of things. I can remember the names of songs. I can tell you like the name of, you know, Courage the Cowardly Dog villains. Like I can tell you and recite to you like lines upon lines from the thing. Thank you, Jada. But like the one thing I can never seem to really do is remember name of people. Like I, for the life of me, cannot remember the name of a lot of people who sing songs. Like I remember like the really popular ones. Like sure enough, yeah, I can do that, but you know, there's still some complications to like people whose names aren't really all that popular. Like, you know, Avicii, or however you would say that name, I would argue is not terribly popular. Like, I don't even know of any other, like, song that this, you know, singer sings, to be perfectly honest. But, you know, for whatever reason, yeah, no, I just can't remember names unless they're really popular. Yeah, like, if anything, like, I'm more of a... Wait, what skill is that? Bar fire raises the target fire resistance. We might need that, actually. Like, if anything, I'm more of a visual learner than anything else. But, like, I don't know, I feel like, you know, the more that, like, I say that, the more I'm kind of, like, goading myself into, like, thinking, yeah, no, you can't learn anything from just hearing it, you have to see it. And, like, to me, like, I feel like that's not a good way to go about life. You know, I feel like if you're gonna go about life, you relatively should, like, be able to learn in a variety of ways. Because, you know, the way that, like, you know, society teaches tends to change. And, you know, you need to really, I hate the fact that she just gets cursed. Oh, God. And you just need to, like, you know, adapt. And if you, like, learn everything relatively as equally, like a red mage would, then, you know, you would... No, go back to her. Then, you know, you would basically be in a much better, you know, place in life, I feel. Not saying that any of you are not, you know, in a good place in life if you just, like, relatively, like, you know, are good with one type of learning. I'm good with facial. Like, you know, when I was like a child, like, my mom praised me for my photographic memory. For the most part, I still retain that photographic memory. But should I really, like, learn how to, like, you know, learn with audio a lot better? Yeah, I should. I really should. I should really get that meta guard. What other ability is that? Oh, well. Death Ward boost. Yes, we want that too. That would be so good. No, not this again! I hate doing that. I hate doing that. I don't know why in this game, of all games, escape actually exit out of the program, but it just do, and I keep doing it because typically escape is the go back button. Ew. Anyways, let's hurry up and try to get out of here. Looks like we're about to have like a cutscene or something. There's a little savey station. I want to bypass. I want to bypass. Leave me the frick alone! I don't want to fight the big guys. The big guys are very scary. I mean, I either way, like, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna take a bite out of this. But yeah, no, Jada, like, that's like another one. Like, I say, like, first things first, I'm a visual learner. But second things second, I'm more of a hands-on person. Only then and after that point, like, does, like, you know, does my auditory learning fall on deaf ears. Pun intended. And I feel like being a hands-on learner is still, like, is probably still, like, probably the best. The best way to really, like, go about and learn stuff. Just because it's more of a natural way of learning. If that makes sense. No, because it's better, like, doing than, you know, watching or hearing. Like, if you see someone do it, and you actually, you know, end up doing it yourself, you know, you're gonna learn faster, I feel. And these ladies are very, very annoying. We now have a preemptive strike, so we can just, like, get rid of this thing, like, real easy. And not only that, but, like, I can actually, like, eat while I do this.
Nothing I can't handle.
I wasn't fast enough. I was trying to like break both of them, but it didn't end up working. No drama! Like, I remember the island. I remember the one that kind of like came after that. But anything that comes after like the second part, like, I did not bother to watch. Just primarily because I called each and every ending. Over here. Like, spoiler warning, but like, for Total Drama, the first one, like, I called Owen winning. And then the second one, I called the girl with the braces winning. So I never really bothered with the other ones. Just because I felt like it was a little predictable. I'll bet. Who knows? No, I probably would not have been able to guess a third time. Or the fourth. Like, I will say though, right? Like, when it came down to, like, the first one, the first Total Drama, I was like, okay, look, if anything, it's gonna be the one character you would not expect to even remotely win. And I called Owen out, like, on day one. Eva was going home in Island. Really? Huh. I did not.
Attention all crew, code green. Repeat, code green. Security forces stand by. Hostile forces on board, code green.
F that noise.
You're being moved. On your feet, scum. You too.
Choke him out for the win! Holy shoot! The kneel for the win!
Alright, time to split. Not run. There's a difference.
Gotcha.
Oh, I love these two.
Let's go.
And now they got their equipment back.
Do I deserve to escape?
What? You'd rather die?
What?
Because that's gotta scare you. Scares me. Scares me so much. I think I might die of fright. So, I push myself to live even harder.
My feels.
Just imagine Dodge laughing at me talking this nonsense. Right now, I'd do anything to see that smile. Stay positive, right?
I do too.
Careful.
Oh. I don't like your noise.
Don't we need to...
Yeah, we need to get going, but we need to level up first. There's a bunch of new possibilities waiting for us. Okay, so I'll just leave that there for now. Now the thing, like, you really, like, learn about this game, right? Is when you summon those people, like, you know how, like, frickin' Saz, he has that car dude, Brian Hilder. The thing about Brian Hilder and, like, Odin and, like, you know, the Shiva sisters that you really gotta, like, pay attention to is, like, what makes them like you more. So, like, for the Shiva sisters, it's, you know, keeping a combo, but also being defensive, right? So that means that for Snow, being a commando and a sentinel are his best job classes. You know, Ravager and Commando are lightnings, because that's what Odin liked. And then there's Saz. Saz, they liked him boosting, but also being the commando. So you really get to learn, you know, what it is, jeopardize, you know, what every character really has in their kit, right? And what, like, makes them, like, really good. So, like, you know, so you kind of, like, want to focus on those things. And, you know, that's kind of cool. That's kind of great. That you get to really learn about the character through, you know, hey, I'm not telling you directly, but hey, if you're thinking about it, this is what you really want to be doing with life. And it's like, cool! What do you get? You get Dispel, which actually would be really good. But I really need you to also be doing damage. Which, we learned Dispel, but I really would have liked a little bit more of the Ravager class. That might have been a bad call, in a sense. Then again, your Medic, how is Medic looking? Oh yeah, we also want Renew. Just in case, you know, somebody does go down. I still really want to know the difference between Renew and Raise. Right? Because Raise, revive an ally from KO. But then you also got, you know, Renew. Revives an ally from KO and restores their HP. Like, doesn't that just mean that Renew is better? Question mark? I don't know. We'll have to try.
Get going.
Either way, we'll learn on the way. Woo, woo, woo! I think, like, in this one, like, it's actually, like, forcing us to actually fight these guys to open up the door. Better if we actually take out the guy with the hat. Just because I think that, like, he can heal, if I remember correctly. Oh, so Dada, have you been checking out Yaga? Like, at all? You know, the series I have on the channel? If you don't, that's fine. You know, I understand that, like, not everything on my channel, you know, you're probably gonna like. I like to know what people think. Vibrant ooze. Yeah, see, we have to, like, defeat the people in the room
What was that?
to, like, open up the door. Makes sense. Also, Flamborg just looks really cool. I'm in the phase. I'll watch this channel's video later. I hear you.
Why do they always have to make these things more complicated than they need to be?
Right, I hear you, Saz. It's a cycle I go through. I hear you. Better to kill one than to go against both. Like, that looks like a lot of damage, but I don't know if that is a lot of damage. Do not pacifyingly shock me. I will make you regret it. I will say that the one bad thing about Saz and his commando is that he doesn't have the launch ability. Which, you know, fine, but like that's like a commando's like entire thing. I don't want to fight that if I can so much as help it. Even if there is an item there, that's just a
This thing's gonna keep us out.
big fat no for me. There's only 2 of us, and that just seems like it's going to be a bad time. I ain't about that life.
Purple, I repeat, code purple.
We've escaped!
Security breach. All units on alert. Code purple.
Looks like we ain't the only ones cleaning house. Could be Lucy.
Could be Thane. Come on, let's hurry.
Let's go get rescued.
I mean, technically,
No, not this time. For once in my life, I am going to save her.
Alright, now you're talking.
yeah. What happened to Saz there? He kind of like went a little bit low resolution for like a moment. That was weird.
Code purple, I repeat, code purple. Security breach. All units on alert. Code purple.
All these colors. What's it mean?
Means we're doing our job. Making a lot of SciComm guys nervous.
Who are they fighting?
Vanille.
Also, just gonna say, but like, if you're relatively like, you know, breaking out on your own, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're on your way to get rescued. Because technically, you're escaping on your own terms, and you're just looking to regroup. I'm just saying. Okay, so now this is the question we have. Do we want to go the easy way but fight a bunch of smaller enemies? Or do we want to go the short way and fight a bunch of bigger enemies? Actually, thinking about it, looking at the map, either way, we're going to be fighting the same thing. Is that like a thing? Oh my god, you're so cute! I love you! We'll fight some big guys. I think we're in trouble. I mean, like, we could always kill all the enemies here. Like, you know, there's kind of like a... When playing like an RPG, right? You could do one of two things. You could overdo it, which, you know, there's no such thing as overdoing it. But, like, you can always, like, you know, go above and beyond what the game expects of you. Or you can just go with the motion and play it, like, you know, at a pace that the game actually, like, lays out for you. Because the way that I see it, right, like right now, is that, you know, the game isn't telling me not to go. It's telling me, like, you can go right or left. You don't have to do both. So it's giving you, you know, that little bit of choice, but it doesn't really matter type shenanigan. And, like, they really only expect you to go one way, and they don't expect you to go both. But if you go both, then you'll be a little bit stronger for what's coming up ahead. And hope is dead. If choices did matter, great. You know, I don't see any problem in that. I'm dead.
No.
If your choices did matter, great. But, I mean, otherwise, you know, play the game as you intend to. Like, these guys take a really long amount of time to get through, when all I'm trying to do is get through the game and, you know, beat it. So, like, as for right now, I want to experience the story, and I want to try to beat the game. I'm not here to, like, you know, 100% beat the game and whatnot. And even then, 100%ing this game does not involve beating those enemies. It'll make things down the line a little bit easier, maybe, but it's not what I'm looking to do. So if I can bypass some of the more difficult fights, or fights I can actually handle, great. Fighting these big guys is a no-no. I'm pretty sure at this point that whatever they throw at me isn't going to be too difficult. And if it is, I got a heck of a lot of, like, grinding worth of, like, stuff right behind me.
That means we're code yellow. No, wait. Code blue? If we were orange, that would mean...
The escapees made it through! They're entering the engine room!
No! Damn the sea!
Intruders located! They're on the weather deck, starboard side!
Make it rain!
Desperate times demand flexibility. Code white.
Code white?
Power's down. What's going on?
Something not good. It doesn't. It really don't. Yeah. See, that don't look good. We stick to the sidelines for now. go and we get rid of the Feloninator first. Excuse me, but did your attack just whiff? Where's my medic? Here we go.
Did you see that coming? Thanks, Vanille.
Don't give up!
I'm gonna just take it upon me and actually, like... We need potions! We need potions!
Don't give up!
See, and this is not, you know, about me being underleveled at this point. It's the simple fact that we're, like... You know, we're just two characters. Of course, we could also go this. So now we're a little bit faster. We can relatively go about our, like, day. You know, in times of desperate measure, requires flexibility. I'm just saying. If something ain't working, change to beat it. What? No, I did not steal that from, you know, someone who just said it, like, not even, like, 5 minutes ago. No, who do you take me for? I don't want to be dual casting. I want to be Ty Turner, thank you. What do you mean, shake your head? I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you see that coming?
Hey, if they're good words to kind of go by, you know, go buy them, but, like, sure, it doesn't sound good when, like, you know, the guy who really sounds like the antagonist is just, like, you know, saying that to be the antagonist. Look how cute he is! I love him. You know, they say, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Watch and learn, kid.
So if you don't die from rat poison, then it's just another form of food.
We got this, Vanille.
Break it! Break it! Yeah! Staggered! I think Slash and Burn actually, like, does more damage DPS-wise just because of the whole commando class, I think. I mean, aren't there, like, things that typically eat, like, poisonous stuff, like, all the time? And then they themselves become poisonous in return? There's a caterpillar that does that, I'm pretty sure. It eats like a poisonous plant as its main form of diet, and because it does that, it absorbs the poison, adds it to its body, and make it poisonous. If I do recall. Oh, dear Lord. That... Don't make me fight all that! First things first, we're not even gonna bother, like, leveling up and buffing ourselves. We really should. We really need that heal.
Didn't even have to ask.
Hill, I need you to stay on your toes.
Follow the old man's lead.
No, tide turner, please.
Leave it to me.
War and Peace.
Watch and learn.
Tide turner one more time. War and Peace now. Now we're all powered up.
We got this, Vanille. Watch and learn,
War
kid.
and Peace.
We got this,
Slash and
Vanille.
burn. Alright, we got this. Ooh, he bit me! How dare you? You're very cute, though. I like you. Very muscly, too. Oh, well, I'm assuming to be muscle. Do you have lava on your back, my good sir? I do declare that he do. Aw, yeah. We fought like 2 enemies, even though they like showed like 4 on screen.
The wind, it's dying down.
Yeah, it's stopping. And
we're decelerating.
No,
They up to something?
I don't suppose it could just be, I don't know, good luck?
it's never good luck.
That looks a lot more like bad luck.
You got a point.
Not to me. That we can do something about.
I don't know, when they stop throwing the people at us, that's when I start questioning everything.
Stop working?
If you know what I mean. Now they're just throwing like these little drones at us. These little mechanical things that, you know, they basically have that, you know, don't equivalate to a human life. I'm pretty sure something's up. If the reactor is going and we're decelerating, then that means that they plan to blow this ship up.
Thanks.
Yeah, they're basically gonna crash the ship, I think. I don't remember what's going on in this part, but like if I had to guess, they're gonna crash the ship. That's my guess. I don't remember everything. I'm saying that right now as a statement. I don't remember everything that goes down in this game.
Just another battle.
And if I do, I try not to give out like the actual answer. You know? Just like, you know, I knew that Saz was, you know, going to do the thing that he did in the previous stream. But I played along with it. To this point where it shows him, you know, still being alive. So, you know, while playing this, I'm not deliberately trying to, like, you know, I don't try to deliberately spoil what's going on to happen, like, later. Like, I'll be like, oh ho ho, you're going to want to see this. Or like, oh ho ho, you know, this big event might be coming up soon. But, like, I never, like, flat out, you know, just, like, throw it out there. If that makes sense. Oh yeah, no, trust me, like, when that happened, I was distraught. Now, we're going after these guys because they're easier to kill. So I gotta give it up to them at that point. Like, that point was just like, oh my good lord, what the absolute frick. So I give props to, like, Final Fantasy XIII in that moment.
You looking at me?
This'll be fun. Keep a cool head.
I don't think anyone would've. I mean, that could be crazy. Because, like, if anything, right? Like, the plan, the idea, what's going to go down on this channel, right? I would like to at least get, like, the full series of almost every single Final Fantasy game, right? Kind of like how how I wanna basically, you know, get all the Resident Evil games on this channel. You know, of course, there are going to be actual exceptions to, like, you know, games. Like, you know, we won't be... We could still do Revelations and whatnot. But, like, we won't do, like, something as, you know, ridiculous as, what is that? Operation Raccoon City? Because I don't think, like, that one's, like, a legitimate one. I don't think. We could always try, but I don't think it's, like, a legitimate one. I could always be definitely wrong on that, you know, sense. But, like, you know, for Final Fantasy, like, we're not going to be doing, like, tactics. We won't be doing, you know, some of the spin-off type games. Like, we'll probably try to, God dang it, Bang, what the frick? Oh wait, we have him as, like, medic, and he can, like, raise.
Thanks.
Hope, are you gonna raise? You should have a new. Okay, so for whatever reason, it seems as though, like, he doesn't want to, like, use the reviving move that we have for reviving our fallen allies. So, I'm gonna have to change up, like, the, paradisms, to where, like, Lightning has a medic one, so that I can raise people from the dead. Because Hope ain't doing nothing. But anyways, for the Final Fantasy games I'm not doing, 11 and 14. Screw that. Those are the MMOs. I ain't gonna touch them. You know, I got a couple of videos already on 14. We're not touching the entirety of 14. Paradigms. Customize. Medic. Medic. Sentinel. That's our just in case one. Don't want to do it again. Don't make me. mean blocked? I guess because they're yellow, they're immune to electricity. Which definitely could be the case. But I call blasphemy. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, blasphemy tastes so good.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, that's what, like if anything, like, you know, I'm pretty sure I remember, like, there are, like, two major, like, boss fights that we have coming up. But, like, one of them is not, like, your traditional. You'll see what I mean. Right there, he's saying that we should probably look around to find items, and I'm just like, I don't like these big guys. Like, if I can fight them by themselves, sure, but not like this!
Keep your mind on the battle.
Yeah, I guess we can't launch these guys because they're flying. Now we can go back to a relentless assault. Combat clinic right fast so that we can just like heal everything. Back to a relentless assault because we're all healed back up. Like, this game is, like, chill, but not an absolute, like, chill game, if that makes sense, right? Like, it's chill enough to, like, where, like, you can just, like, you know, just, you can just kind of play with one hand if you so much as wanted to. But, like, you know, you still have, like, a bunch of other, like, stuff that you gotta, like, relatively, like, keep in the back of your mind. But you can still chill while playing this game. Which, that's alright. But I would say that the main reason why you can chill while playing this game is the whole auto chain that they basically have going on with this game. Right? Because I don't have to, like, go around, like, click all of the stuff that basically I need which would take, you know, a little bit more time than, like, what is necessary, but, like... Combat clinic, quickly.
Keep the enemy off balance.
But, yeah, no, like... There are still, like, other, like, RPG games that you can really, like, legitimately, like, chill and play. Like, a lot of the old Final Fantasy games are like that. I think, like, all the way up to, like, 7? 7's kind of like where, like, it's more along the lines of you choose your stuff.
Be ready for the next
And
fight.
you have to choose it fast. Which, you know, that's great as a little bit of, like, hey, this needs to get done or else something bad happens. The air combo might be... Yeah, no, like, if anything, like, launch is definitely, like, a really cool aspect of this game. Definitely. I do like launch a lot.
Let's get this over with.
But, like, you know, that also, like... Oh, no, I think launch is probably, like, the better thing in this game, really. Because the way that I think about it, right? While on the ground, like, your attacks are, like, very, like, dodgy. Like, oh, I want to melee into a magic attack. And then, like, it kind of, like, takes a little bit of time for you to kind of, like, switch between physical and magical. If it was a little bit more, like, seamless, then it would be definitely a lot better. But when you launch someone in the air, you know, the whole magic and physical attacks kind of just, you know, blend together in a more cohesive fashion, and it's lovely. So I'd say launch is probably, like, you know, very good in this game in that sense. It's just a darn shame you can't do it any earlier. Alright, and I think that this is where we fight one of the big battles. Is it?
So, Light, how you figure this makes us lucky? Because when we kill it, we're one step closer to Vanille. How's that? Well, when you put it that way...
Okay, I'm not even entertaining this thing, like, right off the bat. No entertainment here. We're going straight out into Odin! I will say that the whole summoning system is actually really freaking good in this game. I think that all of them are done very, very well. Gotta get shot now! Wee woo! Aw yeah, it's time to horse mode it up!
Let's ride! Hiya! No time to waste! Trample up!
It desperately needs a remake. Alright, time to Zanzetsuken!
Until next time.
Thank you, Odin. Now my only problem is that like the break meter does not stay after that. Like you have to re-break this guy all over again, which makes me like really sad. Let's go to Solidarity so that we can recover a lot of the HP that were lost.
Come on now.
Because we desperately need it. We can go back to Relentless. Desperately needs a remake. If it was like remade and there was like a lot more like polish on this game, I feel like it would be like pretty dang good. But they would need to like flat out remake it, not just like up the graphics. They need to like redo a lot of the bullcrap that they basically did for this game. They definitely did that. Would be a definite better game. I don't like the mouth butt.
Another one. One big fat stroke of luck after another. I'm so happy I could cry.
Shut up, Snow. I love you.
Tease us, will ya?
Come down here.
Yeah, the team's together again. The team's together again. Reunion.
There you are. Miss me?
You, the monster!
Where?
Oh, poor Saz.
New strategy.
Combat clinic, fast. I think we failed.
Now.
Back to Relentless.
No.
Okay, then, that's... I don't like that! Let's see, is there like a better one? Yes. See, when life throws a curveball at you like that, you don't get angry. You basically go and, God, I'm not gonna be able to get past these guys, am I? I got past them. You do this, and then, like, you just, like, totally wail back on them. Skip. sometimes you just need to gear up better. Sometimes.
Odin.
And then you summon Odin, and then you beat the absolute crud out of this guy. Can I skip this? No, I cannot. Whee! Woo!
We do this together.
I'm saying no to that attack, actually. Just saying. I'm saying no. Screw your cutscene move. Excuse me.
The storm is here.
Let's Zanzetsuken! Unfortunately, I don't get to keep that
Until next time.
stagger.
Time for another approach. Keep the enemy off balance. This'll be fun.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that they're gonna do it on the Fang, and not me. Yeah, okay. So, we just gotta, like, make sure that they do it on Fang and not us at certain times. And if we can do that, we'll be in the clear. Also doesn't help if they start targeting our boy Hope. Okay, he's about to do it, definitely. So I'll just swap over to this one. We'll have her, you know, there we go. But see, you gotta change up strategies sometimes too. Desperate times calls for a change of strategy. Pretty sure he was about ready to do his, like, big bad attack, but then, like, we interrupted him. I want to believe that we can basically kill him before any of us die. And my assumption is right. Do, 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 do. Yay!
Vanille! Bang!
God dang.
You've still got time.
Bang! There's something I need to tell you.
Making me worry like that. We'll talk later, Missy.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Nothing. What's on the agenda?
Toppling the sanctum?
No, I mean really.
Be serious. We're gonna take down the sanctum and give Cocoon back to the people. The Fal'Cie have called the shots for long enough.
If we pull this off, it'll be a miracle.
Well, good thing Lady Luck's on our side.
And her name is Lightning.
More of them?
God dang.
This is getting really old.
Check this out. A miracle. Grand Pulse style. Vanille, go fish.
Got it!
Yeah, no, it definitely did. Now this is actually like one of the parts where I call bull crud.
That's a good girl. All right.
Because one, there ain't no way that Vanille wouldn't be sent flying after, like, you know, attaching her little whip-like tendrils to that thing. And two, it's not that easy to bring something that big that is flying down to the ground like that. Nuh-uh. And taming it? Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's like a taming stick she has. Poor Saz!
Got it!
Video game logic, yeah!
My doubts. But I also believe that if we stuck together, somehow we could change our fate.
Man, nothing can prevent you from going to Lightning Returns. That game is awful! Oh, look. We survived on the one straight platform that's in this building.
Daisley's through there.
We're still gonna have our talk.
Music, though.
So let's survive this first, yeah?
Right.
The music, though! Okay, and now we finally get to swap team members around. Finally! much better. We cannot change lightning, unfortunately. Honestly, this is actually the best team that the team has to offer. I think, at this point. You know, I'm gonna try this. Combat clinic there. We make him the commando. We make her the Ravager just because that's like what he's good for. Solidarity is good where it is. Commando. Sentinel Ravager, that's good. Medic. Saboteur. Do I want that? No. Commando, Saboteur, Sentinel? Yes. I'll start off with that. And then we'll just have Try Disaster, because why not? Or, you know what? No. Commando, Ravager, yes. I think that looks good. Now let's go into the Crystarium. Kind of like up them a bit. Let's see. Speed would be very good, honestly. We can't ignore the other areas. I'm kind of iffy on Fang. Like her characterization, okay. But, you know, I still feel like they need their story to relatively be better. You know, if they want to put like these types of characters in. Personally, that's just how I feel. Yeah, that's right. We got that where we want it. We can definitely get this to, like, raise, but we don't really need to. Snow is a big one. We need to, like, up his commando, because that's, like, his other pretty dang good one. And then I wouldn't really say, like, making him into, like, a Ravager is a good idea. I say kind of, like, you know, keeping him, like, in, like, where his strengths are. I think that's, like, where he's, like, at his best. If you personally ask me. That could be the wrong way of thinking. Very well could. But that's how I feel. And we're gonna want Fang be leveled up as well. We technically want to like keep all of our people relatively like leveled up alongside one another. We definitely want her Sentinel to be pretty up there with Renew. Just because, trust me, it'll be worth it. We really want everyone to be like at a certain point. Your Ravager needs work, my dude. Last but not least, hope and pray that we don't die and we make it through the day. He really needs his Ravager to be leveled up because Ravager is one of his best things in the entire game. He is probably by far the best Ravager in the game. Okay, so now that we got everyone in a nice and clean, orderly fashion, we won't save just yet. No. We got a little bit more jazz to relatively do. Because we need to, like, up some stuff. So, like, Taz has these. Well, guess what? We need to, like, up. We're gonna want to up them. Why? Just trust me on this. It's better to do this than not to. Okay, but we can stop on him. Now, where the frick? Okay, we're going to definitely... Okay, so now that Fang's done, I want... Trust me when I say that there is a method to the madness. That's decent where it is. That's always decent where it is. We need to really up this one. Okay, that's everything we basically had. Would it have been good to do some accessories? Yeah! No, I didn't mean to go in here. But, if anything, all in all, we're still in a pretty, like, decent area. We need a heck of a lot of, like, this. I'm just going to relatively sell a couple of things. Just because we do need a couple more. I would say that like having at least 3 more Tufts of Phoenix down is good. And this is like where we can get like stuff that actually like helps us like level up some jazz. Because we should really like up some of the accessories we have. Like, these are good. The whole cast Faith at the start of battle and cast Shell at the start of battle. Like, these amulets and talismans are really, really nice. Because what they do is that they just automatically put buffs on you, and buffs are really good. I don't think anything like really happens if you like terribly upgrade them. I would love to, but honestly there's like a couple of other things that I would definitely like to put some upgrades into. See, that's like better than the one that I currently have. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna deal with equipment. Get rid of that. And, we'll probably give her... Where is that one ring that we have? Magician's Mark is good on her, but I also really want, where is it? Because I know we leveled it up. Someone probably has it. We're going to have to find it. He has the tungsten, but we're going to give him the shell and the shield. He has the Shaman's Mark. Honestly, I would prefer him having that. Ooh, you know what? Actually, giving her Faith would actually be a lot better in the long run, I think. Probably. You know what? No, I think that this is actually better. So now everyone's at least in like a decent area. Now we save. And I say that by the time that we get to the next save point, we probably might end the episode there. We'll see how we do. We'll try to fight as many things as we possibly can.
Let's get this over with.
Back off!
New strategy.
We'll just go straight into relentless assault. Bazooka!
You asked for it.
Back off!
It'll be okay.
We gotta win this!
Like, I don't know if you saw that, but that was, oh boy.
Surrender!
Get rid of that destroyer! Like, we almost lost because, like, the way that magic is done in this game goes from hand to person way too slow. Ugh. Look, Snow and Lightning may not look each other, but they one heck of a team while fighting. Heck yeah, they are. Oh. I meant to activate that. Instead, I pressed menu button. Woo! Lever scope. There's a lot to do in this room, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, items. Items are always good. A pain dampener. Might actually be pretty good for Snow if it wasn't for the fact that he gets shell and protect right from the get-go. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, like, stats are better. Just because, like, later down the line, you know, there are enemies that get rid of buffs with Dispel. But we're not at that point, so we don't have to worry.
Nothing I can't handle.
Try that on me. Try that on me.
Yes.
Out of my way!
This is why Snow is really good at tanking. Like, we just killed, like, 2 people already, and he's only barely half health.
Anytime.
Combat clinic and fast.
Anytime.
Thanks.
Lightning, that is for you.
Here we go!
Thanks.
Keep a cool head.
See, that's when Ravager is kind of good. Except for when you charge in like that. See, I was going Ravager, so I didn't have to charge in like that. But nope! I forget that for whatever reason, the magic class has a freaking physical attack that uses magic. I don't understand it. I don't like it. But alright then. That ain't happening. We'll fight other things, but not that. We'll fight you because you're cute. Look at him. He's just standing there. All adorable like. Oh, look, there's one down there. We'll go fight him first. Mine. Oh, there's a lot more here than I thought. Look at the destroyer first. 'Cause that's just asking for trouble. Just look at Snow. He's like tanking so much bull crud. Watch his HP. He only took 200 from that. Like, his Sentinel is really, really good. And then we'll do this aggression. Backflip. Getting ready for a backflip. Backflip. Dead. Go ahead and hit this. I see the save area like right over there. But we're going to try to like you know, fight all the ones that I feel like fighting, except for that one other one I saw. I don't want to deal with that. Just because those big guys are, like, really hecka annoying. But, like, at this point, I guess we can try to fight them. Why not? Because at this point, we're really at, like, an okay-ish area. Why are you guys, like, right there? There's, like, nothing there to, like, get me to... Oh, well, maybe... But, yeah. I don't like the look of that magistrate dude. He kind of looks like one of the judges from Final Fantasy XII.
We can win if we stay focused.
Hi. We're just gonna go straight into Delta attack because there's way too many people to like relatively try to like sabotage. Now we're gonna go into this so that like we don't die.
Thanks. New strategy.
Back to Delta. The thing about Saboteur is that until you get like all of the guzz, Saboteur is not a good like multi-fight type class, if that makes sense. When there are multiple enemies, Saboteur is pretty dang bad, but when there are you know, just like when you're fighting like a boss or like just like a single person, Saboteur is invaluable. That's just kind of like how it's like balanced out. And so that's why like the Saboteur for like Fang right now is pretty okay. Because she has like one Guh. But it's not like that Guh really like... That one particular like ability is relatively good. Like, now we're gonna swap over to, like, dirty fighting because this guy is, like, really... He's a big jerk.
New strategy.
I'm pretty sure we would see, like... I guess he's immune to it because he's not getting anything. He's not getting de-shelled, he's not getting poisoned. We're just gonna go this. Because screw it, that's why. Stay up there. Guess he's weak to wind because we just keep using wind on him? Nope, because now we're swapping up the fire, aqua strike. I don't understand it sometimes. Whatever works out in the end. Am I right? Okay, so now we're over here. I'm gonna fight these fools. They won't know what hit them.
the enemy off balance.
Okay, don't focus her because she's like, you know, buffed up and everything. Like, and it's, we'll save her for last, and then we'll like Saboteur her, because Vanille has the Dispel for Saboteur. Just look at how good, like, Snow is doing, like, on his own, without any healing and whatnot. Like, this camera is very wonky right now. Well, they do. They saw you coming.
Target's a target.
Oh, so her Dispel only does, like, one at a time, and it takes it from, like, the end of the list. Well, that's better than nothing.
Change of plan.
Okay, let's go ahead and do it this way. There we go. Ah! I was cracking my elbow. Sometimes it's pleasant, other times it's not. Let's go grab this item. Whoop! The perfect conductor. Perfect conductor, they say. Well, I don't see any train. If there was a train, maybe there'd be a perfect conductor, but there is no train! Fight me, nerd! Oh geez, there's actually a lot more here than I thought there was. But it's fine, you know, Snow is actually really freaking good. Is there like a destroyer? No, we'll take care of the, Did he just de-shell? Yes, he did.
Out of my way!
Go ahead and do that so that we can get good old Snow back up on his feet, top him off. Delta attack it back up. Let's get rid of the Dragoons because they're a little bit better than, you know, those foot soldiers. Because they have those missile bursts. Yeah, hey, that guy is freaking debuffing. That son of a gun. He's super strong and he's a debuffer? How the flip dare he?
Thanks.
Definitely, like, as soon as, like, that crud away.
Change of plan.
Go back to Delta. Go back towards the Dragoon.
Target's a target.
Get rid of the other Dragoon.
Stay down.
Did I see stop? I could have sworn that, like, I saw, like, something that said stop. That's not a very good debuff to have.
Out of my way.
Launch. Then we'll just go ahead and we will relentless assault. Camera's having a little bit of a problem keeping us all on picture. Combat clinic. Just to kind of top us all off. Get rid of the debuffs. Relentless assault again. Well, like, this is just kind of like the game. You rinse, you repeat, you do something, and, you know, you basically win. Though this Reaver guy is actually really annoying. A lot of HP, he can debuff you. He's actually pretty strong. Has this one move that actually deals a lot of damage, but takes a long time to charge up. Can't use it a lot, but still, he has a lot of things in one package, and that's kind of annoying. Still, very necessary in this world. We'll just activate this. We'll continue going up this way. Oh, item! There's an item here. Nice. I like items. We got Umbra, which is a snow weapon, if I recall. That symbol. What do Umbra do? Slightly enhances the effectiveness of Death Ward and Fringe Ward. No. I like Improved Guard. That, to me, I feel just a little bit better. And now we climb! We climb! Bruh.
Keep your mind on the battle.
Back off! Back off!
We're fighting the little cute thing! Aw, yeah. Now to just flat out attack him. Like, see, like, now if there's like one or two people, They can't get through snow. Fang does not feel that strong in Sentinel mode. Snow, on the other hand, is killing it.
Time for another approach.
But I think we can just kind of like force it. We don't really need Sentinel to win this one. It'll be faster if we don't. Then again, this happens. Where we almost got hit with a really powerful move, but we staggered him just in the nick of time. Things get kind of scary sometimes. But it's dead.
Well, that wasn't scary at all.
Oh no, definitely. Definitely not scary when there's a giant water puddle like above your head. Seriously, that was terrifying. Now what's up here? Another item, I'm going to assume. Yeah. 2 rune bracelets. Huh. That's weird. The map looks kind of wonky in that area. We just kind of like look at it. Yeah, it does look wonky. It looks like there's supposed to be a wall in between that treasure chest and the middle. Funny. You like the fact we're fighting a lot here, Jada? We technically need... Wait a minute. Did these guys respawn? They respawn.
Back me up.
Duly noted. We can get out of here.
Stay down. Out of my way. Target to target.
Kind of looked like he was aiming at Vanille. That was kind of funny looking. Yeah, the enemies respawn. Okay, we can just leave. We fought like a good chunk of them all. Bunch of chunky bits here and there. We're good to leave. Woo! Oh man, they even respawned like over on this side. Give a dang. Didn't call this elevator. Now I have to fight these guys again. Because it won't allow me to activate this. Oh well. Hey, yeah, no, it's extra EXP.
Try that on me.
Heal him, we need to heal him, we need to heal him. We need to heal me.
Thanks.
Try that on me.
Now we can go back to beating these guys up. Relentless assault.
Try that on me.
Combat clinic right fast.
Keep a cool head.
Broke him. And now he's staggered. Now we just basically keep him stun locked. And he'll never be able to hit us again. Right back up there with you. Aw, yeah. God dang it. I'm pressing E. It's not E, it's enter. Press the wrong one, too. Wee woo. Aw, yeah. Okay. So, right now, we got a save point. Gonna call it here. I think that there are two possibilities when we go into, like, that area right there. There are two possibilities. Technically three. One, it's just gonna be another area that you can basically go through, kind of like what we just did now. I highly doubt that. That's the least likely of the situation. Then there's the most likely situation where we get a cutscene. Or there's going to be the third one where there's a boss. Now, we just basically got done with an enemy that's kind of a boss that will probably become like a regular enemy down the line. So, you know, it's not unlikely that there's going to be a boss in the next room, but you never know. You never know. I think it's going to be a cutscene. Jada, what do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be another room to fight a bunch of like little enemies? Or do you think that there's going to be a cutscene? Or do you think there's going to be a boss? I'll wait. Because I appreciate. I want to see what you think. Heck yeah. Cutscene and a boss? Oh, okay. Do you think that we should, like, go in and test the waters? Or should we just, like, leave it here? What says you? Test it out first? Okay, let's go ahead and test it out. Let's do this, Leroy! Or Lightning Farron. It's a cutscene.
Been looking for you, Nabat.
Your Eminence, please escape. I'll cover your retreat.
Why don't you leave, Jill? Or
Ooh.
rather, take your leave.
Oh.
Humans have no business here.
What? Your Eminence!
Magic? Monster! People are not yours to use!
What else does one do with tools? Cocoon is a factory built by Fantasy, a factory for the mass production of human thralls.
Not anymore. It's
Okay, see, like, this is like
What can
where the music is kind of overpowering the narrative.
death is all of which you're capable. You saw the fools, a mindless mob drunk on fear of a viewless sea.
If they only knew Alessi was the one filling their glasses.
Let's see. You mean me? Oh, child, perish the thought. I am more than that. I am Fancy. My name is Spartandulus, voice of the Sanctum and Lord Sovereign of the Cocoon Fancy. Your kind feared the darkness, so we gave you light. You begged us for the purge, and did it not come to pass? Now you spurn our counsel. You must learn your place.
Okay, we're gonna call it here. Cause I don't like this fight. This fight is This fight is probably the worst, one of the worst fights in the entire game. Like, no joke, this is one of the hardest bosses in the entire game. So we're just gonna let it end here. Like, I forgot that this is where you fight Bartandalis. But all the same, like, I am not doing this right now. We've been going for 3 hours.
We can do this, can't we?
We are good where we stand. So, we're gonna need a hope for this. We're definitely gonna need hope. And we're gonna need him because of his buffing capabilities. So we're just gonna, you know, buff him up in the whole synergist route. To that point. Go to Ravager. We'll try to, like, get him a little bit more. But that's as far as we're gonna be able to get him. Yeah, we don't really need anything from her medic, I don't feel. We do need her Ravager to relatively, like, be a little bit stronger. Seeing as how, like, this is kind of like one of her main classes. And then last but not least, we are gonna... I don't even know if Snow is even remotely good in this fight, quite honestly. We might actually want to go Saz. Yeah, no, we might want to go Saz for this one. We'll try... We'll most likely try with Snow for now. I think that we got everything with his Sentinel. We'll probably try Snow, but more than less likely, we might want Saz. And the reason why I'm thinking that is because, as you saw, just right there, Bartandalis has more than just, like, you know, one thing to hit. And altogether, that's just going to be, like, a big pain in the butt. And I don't think that, like, you know, you can provoke those types of things. I don't think. Provoke means that, like, you know, as Sentinel, hey, hit me instead of my allies. Type of deal. So it might be better for Saz and his Blitz to actually do something about it than for us to, like, relatively, you know, try doing the stuff that we want to be doing. And Vanille's not going to be, like, really good in there. Just primarily because there's too many things to even remotely try to debuff. If she can even, like, debuff at all. You know, some bosses are not able to be saboteured. Which is why we are going to basically want... we're gonna want our good boy here instead of, you know, a saboteur. So, you know what? That's not a bad one. That's not a bad thing to start off with. That's still good. Combat Clinic. Is there anything else that I'd relatively want? Well, honestly, like, I'd rather you be the Ravager and you be the Commando. Yeah, we'll just kind of rely on those three for next time. But for right now, I want to thank each and every one of you so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this stream of Final Fantasy XIII, my least favorite to this date. I want to mention that, like, I have not played every single Final Fantasy up to this point. I played 1. I played 3. Played a little bit of 4. A little bit of 6. I played through 7. I played through 9, 10, 10-2, 12. You know, I played a good majority of them, but I haven't played them all. So for right now, this is my least favorite. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all some other time. Bye. Good night. I'm gonna save again just because that's how I roll. Bye. Goodbye. Kaka. Kaka. Kaka now. Kaka.